Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mightyoxtrading, your one-stop shop for all futures prop news, discounts, and deals. Here's your futures Propfirm discount snapshot for today, Tuesday, July 1st, first day of the second half of the year. In this daily video, I run down the newest discounts that are ending, and all of their current running discounts from all the biggest futures prop firms. All discounts are current as of the time this video is published. Any new deals announced throughout the day will be announced on our Discord, social media, and then discussed on tomorrow's snapshot. Links and codes for all the discounts and deals are found in the video description below. Before we get started, if you mind goring that like button, subscribing, clicking that little bell icon so you can be notified whenever I put out a new video or go live with a live stream. Let's get started, shall we? And we have a lot to talk about. This could be a little bit of a longer video today because there is so much going on right now in the industry. It is absolutely wild. And not even all the deals have been announced yet. So let's get into it. First of all, remember, the Mock Daily email always has this information. The easiest way to keep up with it, right there in your inbox every morning. Link is in the video description below. So let's start. First off, this was announced yesterday. Your favorite deal from TakeProfitTrader, which is my number 2 overall firm, is back. 40% off all evals and no activation fees. Best payout policy in futures, 5 accounts allowed, and another change. A lot of people complained because it was intraday drawdown in the live account when you get switched to live. It is now end of day drawdown. So big change there. Now, the confusing part is it's still intraday in the sim funded. So the eval is end of day, sim funded is intraday, and then live funded is end of day. I guess that's to try and incentivize people to want to switch to live. I don't know. It's a little weird, but it is what it is. We're seeing progress now. So this was the first big change. This is the first domino that dropped yesterday. We have more to talk about with other firms coming up. And before I even go there, the one you won't see here today is My Funded Futures. They have a big deal being announced this morning. You've probably already seen it because some affiliates don't listen and announced early, even though they sent out multiple emails to say wait until they say it's okay to announce it. Some affiliates jumped the gun, but we will follow the rules. Watch for that around the time of the open, or maybe before. They said 8:30. I don't know if that was. I don't know. Anyway, so My Funded Futures will be announced later today. We'll probably send out an email after the live stream. Next up, absolutely huge changes coming from TradeDay. It is their 5th birthday celebration. This surprised me. I did not realize TradeDay had been around 5 years. Totally didn't realize it. But they're now doing 40% off, which is they were doing. But also no activation fee and 6 accounts. So like a month ago or so, they only allowed 1 account. They went up to 3. And now, at least for a limited time, the email was kind of ambiguous. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to need clarification on this, whether 6 is permanent or you just can get 6 right now with this deal. And with these changes, the changes that TradeDay has made over the past month or so with the multiple accounts, the longer time in sim funded, and the fact that they're now running good sales like all the time, I have officially included TradeDay in my top 10 for now, in the 10 spot. So welcome TradeDay to the MOT top 10. Use code MOT to get this discount, get your 6 accounts, because here's the thing. They are now the cheapest overall 50K account. We'll look at that when we get to the sheets, but I never, ever, ever thought I would say that TradeDay is your cheapest option. So we'll look at the sheets then, and we'll talk about it. Next up, we still have that OneUp account, $10 for the 25K account. That's your cheapest overall 25K, I believe. That would be up on that sheet would be up on the Discord. This runs for a couple more days. Give yourself a shot at OneUp. The Futures Desk, and this was, I dropped the ball on this. This sale's been going on for a couple days, and somehow I forgot to put it in the rotation here. 60% off and zero funded setup fees. They pay for your pro data, real-time journaling, free coaching, daily payouts in the brokerage, K1 tax benefits, the whole 9 yards. For one of the best firms in the industry. 60% off is the biggest sale they've done. They are number 4 on my list, and honestly, they could be number 1. They could be anywhere in the top 3. They're that good. Just give the Futures Desk a try. You've got 2 accounts there. It's just overall good, and you'll now see them on my comparison sheets as they've now reformulated their plans just a bit so that they fit a mold better than in the past when they had just the sliders. A la carte type setup. So, Futures Desk. 60% off, no funded setup fees. Now, back to some of the deals that were already in place. Bulenox, 83% off all of their intraday accounts. Use code MOT. Remember, you're allowed 11 funded accounts there. DayTraders, 90% off their intraday accounts as well. This is a July 4th sale too. I'll probably get a better graphic made up sometime today if I have time. But 90% off at DayTraders. And once again, I'm hoping to do it this week. But I like to do this stuff on the weekends. This weekend, I'm getting my new computer system set up, the whole new desk set up. So I might not have a lot of free time this weekend, but I'm going to be getting more focus on direct-to-funded accounts because we have a bunch more now in the industry and more coming. Apex has announced that they are going to soon be launching direct-to-funded as well. So we will work on getting a comparison sheet up, and we will work on a section of this video each day where we will focus on direct-to-funded versus evals. That way, if you're a direct-to-funded fan, there's some value there, without taking away from the people that prefer evals. So anyway, 90% off the intraday evals at DayTraders. I don't remember what the sale is on their direct-to-funded, but we'll get that for you tomorrow. The Phidias summer sale is still going on. 80% off their one-time payment plans. Those are just no funded setup fee. So you're front-loading the cost there. Or 70% off their classic evals. Use code MOT. Lucid, they've extended this. I know this is valid through June 30th. It's now valid through either the 2nd or the 3rd. I forget which. 40% off their direct-to-funded, 40% off their evals. I'm assuming that they're going to have a 4th of July sale, which is why they just extended this a couple of days. They're the only new firm I've added this year. Give them a look. Tradeify. Now I don't have actual confirmation that they're 30% off. I left this in here because I've never seen Tradeify go lower than 30%. And so I'm assuming we're going to do 30% at least for a couple of days, maybe until 4th of July sale. It's all a guess on my part. I'll admit that. We'll send out an email if they do something better. But 30% off all accounts. They are my number 1 firm, so I wanted to have them in here because I know they weren't going to go to no discount at all. Apex is still 80% off all their evals, $140 PA fees, 253K accounts are just $80, $50 resets. Use code Mightyox. So here is our account comparison sheet as of now. Now remember, I do this video the night before, so things could change even before whatever. But we will keep you updated throughout the day on social media and via email. But as of right now, Bulenox is the cheapest, 50K eval. Apex, DayTraders, Tradeify, and TopStep, Phidias, Legends, TradeDay's intraday, Alpha, and OneUp. But when you figure in those funded setup fees, you can see TradeDay #1 with a bullet. Their intraday just $59 all in. Remember, you're allowed 6 now. So, I mean, it's intraday. I know a lot of people hate intraday, but so is Apex, and people jump on Apex. And I mean, you can see the difference between Apex and TradeDay all in cost for intraday. Their static accounts come in second. My Funded Futures Starter comes in third. Lucid is fourth. Tradeify's end of day, assuming 30% is fifth. TradeDay's end of day is sixth. So there you go. I mean, if you want end of day, it's still the sixth cheapest. So there you go. Take Profit, seventh. My Funded Futures Starter Plus is eighth. Phidias' end of day one-time payment is ninth. And then you see the Futures Desk now on the sheets coming in at 10th above both the Rhythmic and the Project X platform. So that's your top 10 on your 50K. I think this is now the longest one of these videos I've ever done, so hopefully you're all sticking with me. 100K. Bulenox, DayTraders, Apex, Legends, Hypothetical, Tradeify, Phidias' end of day, TopStep, and Bulenox. But when you figure in those funded setup fees, it's TradeDay's intraday again leading the way. Phidias' end of day one-time payment, Tradeify's static, Lucid, Tradeify's end of day. I'm sorry, TradeDay's end of day, Tradeify's static. Sorry, see, I'm saying Tradeify, TradeDay. I apologize. Let me do that again. TradeDay, Phidias, TradeDay, Lucid, TradeDay, Tradeify. The TheFuturesDesk on the X platform. Phidias' swing OTP. DayTraders, intraday, and the TheFuturesDesk Rhythmic round out the top 10. And look at that. And, Apex doesn't even come in the top 10 on the 100K anymore. So, there you have it. The longest futures Propfirm discount snapshot. This is more of a long shot instead of a snapshot today. I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this helps you. Hope you find some great deals. Like I said, more is going to be announced today. At least my funded features will be announced today. We'll see Earn the Trade announced today as well. I expect there's probably a couple others. We'll probably see Elite Trader funding and a few others added today as well. So it's a fun time to be a futures prop trader. Thank you so much for being here. As always, like I said, follow us on social media. Come join us on live streams and jump on the Discord. That's all I got. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.